So you want to go to EDC 2023, obtain one of these bad boys. You want to make sure you're prepared. Stay for the rest of this video. Hey guys, my name is WooziZeus and today we are going to be doing an EDC 2023 preparation video. I just came back from EDC 2022 and what better way to close off the EDC series that I created with this preparation video. Just a little backstory, I went to EDC in 2019, 2022. I was actually supposed to go to EDC in 2020, but COVID happened, so we skipped a year. And I didn't feel like doing EDC in October because that doesn't seem fun at all, to be honest. I don't believe I'm going to EDC in 2023, but I thought I would help you guys out for those of you that are planning on going next year. I actually documented my whole experience at EDC 2022 and created a little small playlist. I'll put in the link down below. It's also the last 3 videos of when this video came out, so you could scroll down, or maybe this is the first one, but yeah, it's the last 3 from this video. And if you guys are new, make sure to consider subscribing. Got a bunch of lifestyle videos, we have raves, and a bunch of crazy shit. The next festival that I will be going to is Lost Lands. I'll do a whole little mini series on that one. With that being said, I will break down the video into segments. I think I will put the timestamps right here for you, those of you looking for something particular in your journey to prepare for EDC. So just follow along something either here, or maybe I have to put it over there, but yeah, either or. If you're looking for something specific for EDC, check out that. And before I start, I'm not going to be covering every single thing, in EDC. That would literally be impossible because so many things that you have to consider when you're going. There's a lot of stuff that I will not experience from your point of view, you won't experience from my point of view. I'm just sharing what I think is the most important things to look out for when preparing for EDC. So some of you guys might not really know what EDC is. Maybe you heard your friend talk about it, someone invited you to it, you signed up just some random way, maybe you lost a bet or something, but there's a lot of people that just don't straight up know what EDC is. I'm here to just give you a brief explanation of what it is. So EDC stands for Electric Daisy Carnival. It's located in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's held at the Motorsport Speedway in Las Vegas. EDC is a festival where you get the top DJs. You have so many stages for every popular genre. In terms of EDM, you have the best EDM DJs that you could get in a lineup at the same time at the same place. Yeah, they have dancers, they have just like street performers, just all throughout the festival. In addition to that, they have tons of rides and attractions. And this event is scheduled to take place May 19th through May 21st of 2023. Alright, so now you guys hopefully have the brief explanation of what EDC is. Let's move a little bit more onto the planning. I'll list some of the most important things I think you should look out for when planning. The first thing I highly recommend is if you're actually down to do this and you're willing to commit, you buy your ticket as early as possible. What usually ends up happening, the general admission tickets from Frontgate, which is what supplies the tickets for EDC, they usually tend to run out very quickly. What you might end up having to do is deal with third-party sellers, and that could either go 2 ways. 1, they can scam the shit out of you, or 2, you could get something for really low. But when dealing with unofficial people, that's up to you to make your best judgment call. That's why I recommend just getting it as early as possible. Their earliest tickets just went on sale. They closed for a moment, but my guess is probably August to October. You'll probably see the second round of EDC tickets go up for sale. And like I said, the earlier the better, because as you keep going up in tiers when you purchase the tickets, they cost more. To be honest, just if you actually want to go, then just get these as early as possible. Second thing that you should keep in mind that you should probably prepare for this event. This is from 6 p.m. to 4 or 5, sometimes 6 depending on where you're leaving from. But yeah, this is like a 12-hour thing. Don't take this lightly. Make sure you're prepared to get some walking in months before. Exercise, because I see a lot of people crashing really fast. They go too hard or they don't pace themselves. They crash the first day and then they don't want to go to the second, third because their body literally can't handle it. Make sure you don't do that. I recommend just daily exercises for the festival or your feet are really gonna hurt. Third thing to keep in mind, this is a bit of more of an expensive type of festival. Not everyone can really go to this. Tickets range from like $400 to $500 depending what you get. If you get VIP, they're a little bit more. Plus, if you do camp, when you add the hotels, the food at Vegas, prices, you don't want to get some crap stuff here when you're in Vegas. The drinks, the alcohol, everything adds up if I'm being honest. And that's something worth considering. If you save up a lot of your cash, this experience is going to be very fun, trust me. Third big topic I want to talk about is transportation and where you want to stay. If you're not a Las Vegas resident, there's a high chance and you're probably going to drive there or fly there. I recommend booking flights between August and February because in March things really start to pick up, and if you give yourself that much space you could see how the prices fluctuate, what's a good price, what isn't a good price, and once you've compared flights within your region, then yeah, you can make the final call. If you're not staying staying at Camp EDC, I probably recommend staying on the Strip. The reason I say that is because the Las Vegas Strip is accustomed to EDC with their EDC week. During EDC week, which is when you're going to EDC, the whole Strip is catered to you. They have pool parties, they have tons of DJs every night up until EDC and probably a little bit after EDC. A lot of their places are open, you know, once you come back from EDC or as you're preparing. There's a lot of comfort that comes with staying on the Strip during EDC weekend. One thing I recommend when it comes to transportation, if you're picking the shuttles, if you pick a shuttle pass at a certain location, just try to get a hotel near it. So if you're not going to take a shuttle, like I mentioned, you are probably most likely either driving or Ubering. When it comes to driving, I particularly never have driven from the Strip to Las Vegas, but I've heard many bad stories of what it's like driving back from EDC. I just hear so many nightmares. So keep that in mind. Either leave a bit earlier or, you know, just be prepared for traffic. That's the only thing when it comes to driving there to EDC. When it comes to Ubering, just expect long wait times depending on, you know, the supply and demand. And I also think that the supply and demand affects price fluctuations. You can either get a good deal, bad deal. It all just depends if everyone wants to Uber or not. Oh shit. I strongly recommend camping at EDC. It is like one of the best things that I've ever decided to do, camping at EDC. It's the best thing ever. The Camp EDC vibes are amazing. The fact that I could just walk there and back and forth, you know, it's the best. They have their own parties there. They have their own pool, rides. They have it all catered for you, for EDC. They have like a bunch of activities. If you're really on, you know, the scale of whether should I do hotel or camping, I strongly recommend camping. I do have a whole Camp EDC checklist, you know, down below. One thing I just didn't add because of my experience that I went to this year, just please bring a wagon. I can't believe I didn't bring a wagon this time. Like, that is the one thing that I would probably consider mandatory if you're going to Camp EDC. So those are my 4 things that I would strongly recommend to keep an eye out when you're considering going to EDC 2023. I'm going to be giving a little bit of a channel updates, but for those of you guys who solely came for the EDC prep, thank you guys for checking out this video. Consider subscribing because I have a bunch of festivals that I'm planning on going to. There's just kind of a little bit of a dry period that I have to be patient about. I'm going to be going to Outside Lands, Lost Land, crazy lifestyle vlogs. Check out the WooziZeus lifestyles. With that being said, let's move on to the channel updates. So the first thing I do want to say up with the channel updates is thank you guys who are newly subscribed that are checking out this shit. My videos just barely started to pick up a little bit more than they usually do. I'm glad people are staying for the channel. Unfortunately, this isn't a good start to updates. It's just because I pumped out like 6 or 7 videos with the span of like 2 or 3 weeks, just pumping out, you know, those EDC videos every other day. I'm not gonna lie, I burnt out just a slight bit on that 3rd video. It just wasn't what I'm typically used to. I just think I was going back to back to back to back to back to back to back. At this point, I'm going to take a small 2 to 3 week break. And one thing, if you guys are long-term viewers of the channel, you probably noticed the Try Not to Laugh and Woozy Productions are no longer this channel. That's because I want this to solely be main channel stuff. Reactions from Woozy Productions, I'm going to be going on the 2nd channel. I'm going to do WooziZeus. That channel is going to have 1 week per video. It's most likely going to be a reaction. Try Not to Laugh or Woozy Productions, because I just want WooziZeus, this channel, to... I want crazy stuff just solely on this channel, and I think it's better if that reaction stuff is separate from this main channel. So yeah, in around 2 to 3 weeks, I'll probably be posting weekly on that. Fortunately, June and July is going to be a very dry spell for this channel. I feel so bad, but after August, things really start to pick up. I'm going to be going to Outside Lands the very first week of August. You'll then most likely have a lifestyle videos after that, and then in September is Lost Lands. You're going to get some crazy videos. Just be patient. I hate that this channel is going to go through a little bit of a dry spell, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give it a like if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video.